Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily and in today's video I have some fabulous new products from Hero Arts. This is from the July Hero Studio collection. This is the Hero Arts July card kit of the month On the Road Heroscape stamp and cut. So you can see how cute this is. This will create like a road and you can have some mountains and a sky. You have some sentiments and of course you have the coordinating dice to go with it. So I will definitely be playing with that. We also have a large die set. You can see how cute this is. So you can see you have the inside of a car and you have a ton of pieces to decorate the car. And you have some legs and some arms that definitely can go inside of this. And some hangers, so I think that is nice. We have some cardstock. I don't have the ink pad. I think it's an ink pad and green ink pad, as well as some specialty cardstock. I don't have those as well. I actually don't know why I don't have them. I think they were supposed to be in here. And I also think that you will definitely get them if you are ordering. So you can see here the beautiful color combination that you are going to be using for this month. I think it's just gorgeous. These are my favorite colors and these are my favorite colors, and these in between make these colors look gorgeous. So that is nice. And the last thing I have to play with this month is the die of the month. So you have this retro tape and you also have the sentiment that says hello. Super cute. Can't wait to play with that. So let's get into some card making. So for starters, I will play with that beautiful Heroscape background. I think they're called that, right? They are just amazing. They have a ton out, and I know that they will be coming out with even more fun ideas. For my first one, I took this ombre ink pad. I have had this in my stash for a couple of years. I see that I might be needing to re-ink it because I had to press quite hard to get it to work. So I actually switched to another method where I'm just stamping one regular blue ink pad and then having a darker one at the top, just smooshing it out with one of my Hero blending brushes. And I get this fun look. I would probably do this a little bit more carefully. You can see I had some smooching there, but it's okay. It's just a card, right? And I will mess up on pretty much all of these. So I created a ton of them just to make sure that I had some that I could work with in the finished project. You can see here is another one of those ombre ink pads that I have. For my second layer, I went in with some gray hills looking like mountains for two of my cards. For two of them I will go in with some green, so it looks like a green hill. For one of them I will go in with a brown ink, sort of making it look like a desert maybe. For my greens I decided to create some more projects, so I created another one of these because I really like the green one. You will see I will end up using the green and the pink one. So if that makes sense to you, we have the road. I didn't go for black, it's a dark gray ink. And here we can see we're going in with a second layer for my mountains and everything. So cute. You probably could do this in two-step and have one green and one gray if you like. I wasn't thinking that far ahead when I did this. So you can see for these I actually could line them up and just create another one. Super cute. You can see I'm not perfectly lining these up, but it's okay. It's gonna look good in the end when we have all of the layers and everything on top. So here are the second piece for the mountains. It took me a while to figure out exactly where that was going to go. So there is dice that you could see in the beginning to cut all of these out if you like. I will not do that for my projects today, but fun to play with. So this is the interior of the car. I cut all of the pieces out of gray and black and some silver. And now I will mount this for you. I will have a second car that will be teal. I think it was easy to assemble the first one that I did in just this monochromatic color, so I get an idea of where everything was going to go. Then I could play around a little bit more with my color choices when I had this in place, so I could reference it back. It wasn't hard to figure out. It was really easy, but I also wanted to see what I thought looked good and what I wanted to step up for my next project. So you can see we have a ton of little decoration pieces for all of the things inside of our car. This was probably the most time consuming to get all of these in place. So you can see I'm just wrapping them and then pressing them with my tool in place, making sure I have them spaced out the way they were supposed to be. So it took me a while, and then I could attach them. And then I wanted my car seats to be in a different color, so I just cut the panel one more time and then just cut it out. You could definitely do this for more of the pieces inside of the car. I just did it for the car seats, and I will do it for both of my projects. So cute. And then for our people that is going to be inside of the car, I cut them out of a ton of different cardstocks. I cut both the clothes and the arms and legs out of different colored cardstock, because I think this is always hard to find a cardstock that is good for skin. I think it always looks a little bit funny. So yeah, they look a little bit sick, all of them. You probably could go in with a marker and just color them. That probably would be better, but I was a little bit lazy. For some of them I went in with like a brush, but for some of them I just left them as is, as they are. I can't speak. And the shoes are probably my favorite detail. I could cut the bottom piece as well, and we could get two tones for the shoe, and the laces I could also have in a different color. You can definitely also cut more pieces out of these shoes to get even more color combinations. But I was happy with what I got here. Now comes the really fun part where we can decorate the inside of the car. I kept this quite simple. You can see I'm just bumping the legs up. You also can see I did some cassette tapes for my interior. I think I will switch those around and have it for my second car instead. I will have one arm like adjusting things in the car, and for my second one I will have it just without the arms. Now I wanted these to be pop-up cards so that it will really look like they are inside of the car on the front of my card front. So you can see I cut with a 1/2 inch space 2 lines, and then I have 1 inch and then a 1/2 inch 2 times more, and then I'm gonna crease it and we will have our pop-up for the front of the card. I didn't come up with this pop-up, I just wanted to point that out. I seen probably Jennifer McGuire create this card or cards like this but I was remembering it when I was doing this, and I was thinking that this would probably be a really good one for these types of design of dies. So the idea here is that you will take your card background that we created, pop it on top of a standard A2 size card front. You can see I have a gap to the bottom, it's no problem. I will fix that in a second. We will take our pop-up mechanism. You can see this is the pieces that will go on the back. I will press them to the bottom part of this, and this will actually help the card stand up when it's open, not open, but when it's when you have it on your desk or so. And then we can, on top of that flap, attach. You can see here how the mechanism is working. We can attach the inside of our car. So I will just glue that in place. And we can also put our mirror on top, and that also makes the scene come together. It's really cute. So the mirror, I think, makes the whole scene come together. Now it really looks like we are inside of the car. So I'm doing the same thing for the second card. I will just press this in place, and we can have our pop-up mechanism. I created that off camera, and then I just pressed the other car side in place. So you can see here how it looks when it's all folded together. So you can mail it, and you can see pretty much every stamping that we did and how it looks from the side. I think this turned out so cute. I absolutely love these projects. I think they are so fun to put together, and yeah, I just have a ton of fun playing with them. I will have a bonus card featuring that die of the month as well. So you can see mine didn't come nicely packaged. Yours will probably come really cute packaged, and also with some inspiration on the back, so you can get an idea of how you can use all of these. I put my cassette together the same way for all of my colors. You will see me put them all together, but what I wanted to point out is that you could really play around with your color choices. I was just so in love with these color combinations that I wanted to use them. I think this is Spellbinders papers, and they are just gorgeous, and you can see how cute this turned out with just the teal colors. I could definitely mix it up. You can have some really fun projects if you are using different types of cardstock. This I wanted to really show you because there is a space on the back that you will use some low-tack adhesive, so that you can grab onto this piece, and then you can inlay that color you like, color of your choice, and then you can have your tape inside as well. There is also these sort of dots in the corners that keep the tape together. And here you can see my yellow one. I think this also turned out super cute. I was a little bit hesitant towards the orange with the yellow, but I really like it. I think it really turned out super cute. We'll do the same thing with the silver around the edges here, and the silver for the corners, and then it will be finished. And then we have the last card, the last tape here. It will be this sorbet like pink colors, maybe on the orange side of it. I think this turned out super cute, and of course I had to fight with my glue to get it to come out. It didn't play nicely, so to speak. And then we can have this one and some silver, and then they are done. For my sentiment, I cut the hello out of white and silver, and then I just place them together and attach them, and then they will be coming out from the last tape at the bottom here. I will use some low-tack press and seal to grab them and put some foam to the back. I have some cream colored cardstock to be my matte layer here, and then we have a side folded note card that I custom made for this size of my card. So this is not a standard A2 size, it's slightly bigger, but here is how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video and got inspired and would like to play with these. They are available now over at Hero Art's website. This video will come out on July 4th, and that means that both Spellbinders and Hero Arts are having big sales. So go check them out if you like to grab some of their products at a good price. I don't think this kit is on sale since it's brand new, but you will find a lot of other good things that are. So thank you so much if you stayed until the end of this video. I will soon be back with some more content, and thank you again for stopping by. I will have those links down below for you. Bye!